Enyama ni bi wa ho a ya no so a ya Ghana fo na sabe yakọ school kakra no ye betime de ye common sense afa asem no ho analyze bi simple enti na meka cho say ene document ne mekan na afa allegation na nipa ne ye no ye bekan allegations no ye bia ne ya kan Chief Justice ankasa da numu asem a otworo ya wode akoma president say na ye ni mu aye enti very simple na asem no enye kwamsa bia enye yesi aka da bi document no no lie eno an da hai enti ye be kan na afa yetimi atoa so but enra na Quality Control Commission ye nya nti asem wo mo koye operation bi a wo mo ekwochi enubone a chese na enipa bi pese wo mo de fa kwati kwan so ekokoton na wo hwe enubone ne dodo a ebi wom pa me hwasa yen sabeka lawyer Twum berima wono eno ye deputy director general Emma na Quality Control Commission na ye ne no edi asem hu komoton because me nya Titi chief of justice chief justice asem ni mu a facha me chief justice issue ni mu a ahwa na meba machi no na che enti me pacho me estimate mo kika nsi ani ntem na afa ye nhwe na lawyer Emma ye mu ni ye hu operation no ba bi o mo ye any tip off no the wa esi kwafa ye nyina na enkrofo no mo ye involve no so ye wo mo den ni nyina eye enkomo e wose ye di anopai na ye hu ba bia na Quality Control Commission adwuma wo mo ye na be kwa akosi because we ni dem say to so mienu NDC ba ban mu wo ma chi cocaine that's the reason why nti mfadwo entro na wo bedi ye no anhye da nya na bia nyina so or the buy time Makacho say nyame ya adom next week ele ECG containers na nya ntabanya tu no questions bebre bi wa ho wasi ebisa enti nyame ya adom next week e be bisa sa questions no one say ECG asem na akoda containers na nya ntabanya tu no one say ase akoda enkwada me de asem e dan manyane no na afa nkrofo adwena ba so sa asem bi sa wo ho enti container photo fita container de enti mi nya ntabanya entu enti nyame ya adoma from next week there are so many questions was ye bisa e was ECG containers no ho enti ye be bisa na ya hwese dia issue no esi etie na ya bisa Godfrey Damene ne nkofo wo court wo Chief Justice asem no ya another day conversation and na afen so Yera Dominic Anyene current Attorney General asem no da ban ne ye koso because cha na ejo Honorable John Jinapo da ben na asem no mu biem minimara process corona mo ye no asa de ade ne eco slow motion no say we acting Chief Justice and any abre we mandate for all the cases ni bi wa hono mu a na ka you get through tokunu Chief Justice what they ato nchen e na che say we ready interest no eco baabi a na wa sheda the date akwhye baabi a yenka ne sisi a say na ni abre pa lawyer Twum berima wo ahoma no eso lawyer Mpacho what me ka no pay good morning.
Good morning.
Me Pacho boko de Pacha me ami me sawa brena me sai enya ne wo anopa no adwuma mo ye no ye bo mo abaso mo bo adwuma pa wadaroma obetimi ama ye mu nkyiremu kakra.
Well, I'm sure. I think about 2 days ago, and I drove 7 over, selling to information wise. Your men that were not airport alongside aviation security for normal picking of the officership people came in. So when the call came, I went there. I took permission from my boss, and I went there. And he called another side in the crowd. And then we brought them, the suspects and the exhibits to our end for detention.
Hello, lawyer.
Yeah, me too.
Aha. Enti wadaroma niema na mochi ya no na ne dodo be say mu duro be ya he.
Oh, the weight, I think it's about 8 something kg if I'm right, but the dodo one there 73.
Okay.
And the weight, I don't know what I'm getting the figure right, but I think it's around 80 something kg or so.
Okay. Okay. Now, wadaw my nipa no amoye involved no afa na mobile investigations though, but wo ye nkrofo bia betimi aka se ebi omo ye bibi sa deda. Ebi obi wa ne track record no kire se adwuma a oye no.
Well, then maybe the investigations will bring it out, but for now we have 4 people. And the investigation will tell how deep or light they have been into this things.
Okay. Okay. Obi baka say we ya machi na chese ne ye ranting for do asem wo keka ye. Obi baka say na asem wo ka no kra na no kra say obi di ko ke hudwa.
Ono jana o kan na woni jana coming film.
But this is the second time I'm watching Enubone Bisa Muazumi office. And then does it mean that previously no system no na enye adwuma enkrofo di twam na yenhunu. What does it say?
It tells you that there is leadership at narcotics.
Okay.
The person that President Muhammad gave that office to, a Brigadier General Manti, is a man of integrity. The 2 people are can't say and we are also men of integrity.
Okay.
And under his leadership, nothing will burn or kill. And so what thing was some night, I would say, and you need not say you for no it's as simple as that.
Okay.
And important didn't hear one of the
Okay. But up to now, so on share that memo information be
why anything for you?
Bachoane.
Well, so far as narcotics is concerned, they only and delay.
Okay, all right. Lawyer Mamena was here no penny chimwa what they am I am sure after the investigations and also ya nobody who come or ya share baby amadru. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right. Lawyer Chumberima, Deputy Director General for Narcotics Control Commission, and Yanina Kwakudim Commodity, say cocaine. Now, which must say, Yadi Uncle for the Quabu, because any uncle for Timinia energy, Timinia could do the best for 100 years. Yamina, we are more bonus, say, Yacha, one one. Okay, quick one. Young Chief Justice issue, no, as my catcher said. And Rameti, as you documented and Rami Musana, your honorable Japan Crab what they year analysis. Now, the documented there was semi copy. And to be a ram to many documenting me be a grandma pebiaba. Now, me home no muti TV no, and quiet as some Crawford, the other monkey can be near to your pone home, Niaka, a crime of also in your document way. Yanko pone me dancing. And see, I never can document, and you had better TV no so. Enti opa ya de to so na so screenshot ya dance enti document no e wo ha ya de soft copy no e be to TV no so ya kan kwanya na so kan but menra meto mebo minyana najo be ya 11 ana me yes me kan ni nyina ana me kan ni nyina Ghana for ya judiciary na e wo ho no se yamfa ye na ya nsi form se on mine na ya ma pere ye ne eniema bia nsesa wo hɔ a wonua bi ne ade adi nene wonim da abekɔkɔ ye di bi bediw me wa experience a manya e wo court a eno no ye me personal experience of which I know say said yankofo ani ambra wo mo call for reset and a change e wo the judicial system no mu no. I think I will back that decision. Say, yenya proper reset. Ewo ye judiciary ho. Because when me say Ghana ha no, se bibia feli ya, ye need that one court. And as I say, ye nyina ya sabati ye wan se asa court ne nka no kre. Say Ghana fo nyina ni gidie wo court nim. And wo ya judge yo, wo ya lawyer, e wo se wo ti ase say. E wo se ye reset ho. Na Ghana fonya adwen fufuro Ghana fonya another image for judicial system na esi ho no ho enti Ghana ba association ne mu amoka ho amoya lawyer for amabenya asasem no mo pesa mo massage no mamo massage no truth must be told judicial system na wo sisi ano aya corrupt some of them are being corrupt and for that reason are tarnishing the whole image of the judicial system. It is a minimum and kayabeti as say, young research a hono because I say Ghana, Ejigogura, baby, your last hope, your court no can never disappoint us. Court no cannot disappoint us. And this say, Ghana for the Gideon or court no more. Nanya, as some years stop Paiswa, Yabakwahin. That's the most dangerous aspect of Nkoma Yedi. Na se nipa wono da ye panyina wodano was say no matter the noise you make, the law is the law. And yam na me kan your Chief Justice Mama get to Tokuno no one kai. The video is even on my page. You can go and search Titi on Facebook. We say the video ni da ho. Or say no matter the noise you make, and found when it die the law is the law. Timaka just said them videos via me boa ma me kan document ni via me bo videos via ma. Now fa ya bisa ye ho say enye mrakro na ne ya defend ana. What has changed? Quick one more for document no petition no ento so mpacho na ye be kan ba ko ye bre ni nyame ya doma next week ye be kan ba e de aka no enso e de amamo petition away eye Kingsley Ejay, chairman and convener, the Shining Stars of Ghana, Accra. Me patron the telephone number ehye ho. Enye ni nyina na meka because endorse but meko ne allegations na oye do so ye wi a na fa yetimi akwa Chief Justice so ne response a wode maaye on that particular allegations. Enti wo hwa esoro hanoma petition for removal of the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, her leadership Gertrude Saki Tokuno. And why my preamble and I watch the reasons in here incompetence and why my legal basis of the petition no granted on Article 146 subsection 1 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. It's what sure and ran the Kenina and I watch them stated misbehavior no so the Bama Obisuban aya misbehavior chasa or your Chief Justice in the year. Mebacho ni case ni case of action of our petition. Tibacho Smith kwada next page where preamble no ti kwada next page ehwo ena na sam na nka so de kwaba president no ehwo de wo mpacho enim or say on 30th May 2024 the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana officially wrote a proposal to the then President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to appoint 5 judges to the Supreme Court. In her proposal, she added that I write to respectfully request that the following judges be appointed to the Supreme Court of Ghana. And Obomudin, her Leadership Justice Angelina Mensah Homia, and her Lordship Justice Eric Che Bafo, her Lordship Justice Edward Amwako Asante, her Leadership Justice Sarah Pamela C.A. Quantin, and her Leadership Justice Efia Asari Boche. I said the above action taken by the Chief Justice was in breach of Article 144 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana. It is pertinent to cite that the entire provision of Article 144 at this moment that read into Article 144 clause 1 now or no so Chief Justice Ebrichino say and I know there was some kind of the Chief Justice shall be appointed by the President acting in consultation with the Council of State and with the approval of Parliament. 1442 subsection 2. The other Supreme Court justices shall be appointed by the President acting on the advice of the Judicial Council in consultation with the Council of State and with the approval of Parliament. 144 subsection 2 no extra ekwanya ya pese ya the Supreme Court judges ekwa ka ho a ekwa ya fa so ebeyi wo mo Chief Justice nka ho eno no eya president no in consultation with the Judicial Council and Council of State eno mo yi wo mo. And 144 subsection 3 justices of the Court of Appeal and of the High Court and chairman of regional tribunals shall be appointed by the President acting on the advice of the Judicial Council. Enti ehwanso Chief Justice ni wonim. 144 subsection 4 panel members of the regional tribunals other than the chairman shall be appointed by the Chief Justice in consultation with the Regional Coordinating Council for the region and all the advice of the Judicial Council. And a Chief Justice Bem. But Chief Justice Mami Getu Tokuno actual krata and the Kwama President and what Yakonyaso Sabre and another Danko Kufado. Emma no a list of 5 judges or person of Supreme Court. And no enya Chief Justice Ajuma into a boom ranoso. No matter the noise you make, the law is the law. Simple. And our quote tuning in out of incompetence by the Chief Justice. And no, the second allegation our year. I say on 15th October 2024, and the first allegation, our British Constitution, and no makanya chrono, me can response in the amount. On 15th of October 2024, Honorable Alexander Afenyomakin invoked the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court under Article 2, subsection 10B of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. The plaintiff invocation was activated by a dispute surrounding the filing of nominations by some members of parliament intending to contest the impending December elections. 2024 general election either under the ticket of different parties or as independent candidates. Among the issues set down by the plaintiff for determination, emphasis on issue 7 for the purpose of this petition is Mepacha Hanama Minchio Mukakra. Where a time our Honorable Afenyomakin Ekopiamu Ewo Supreme Court to say members of parliament Bia Omujina on the ticket of NPP. Wamuya so muko independence. Wamujina on the ticket of NDC. Wamuya so muko independent. Now Obiya independent yes or on the ticket of NPP. Now Speaker Eddie Kala wamu seat no vacant based on the law. Because a party there do about parliament, you know. What's the affair? They are winning in Nikasubomu Biamu Dia. I was here declare with seat no vacant. A brave woman. I was saying here by election now party no. I didn't perform from Bessia Nemu near to about the man because MPP in a parliament. Now also MPP. You might also parliament already. You went to parliament on the ticket of the party. Independent and so now Freddie will quando or some party be dimwa. Will constituency for no real party calan yet to Abamao as the independent candidate. And this a political party be so the annexes and also will sit in our say declare vacant. The law is the law. And see some now find your market the court no. And no and a petitioner no was cited here as number 2. In our opinion, the Chief Justice who presided over the suit to determine whether or not the Speaker of Parliament was in breach of the rules of natural justice, rather breached same rules in the process of making such determination, which amounts to incompetence. Our claim to substantiate by the ruling of Afenyo versus Speaker of Parliament and Attorney General, and other written number were dated 12 November 2024, in which the court stated that, notably, the first defendant filed no process in answer to this action. Our understanding is that at the time of ruling on the above suit, the court has no affidavit form from the Speaker of Parliament being the first defendant. The court also stated that, however, a further step taken 2 days after the issuance of this writ, the first defendant issued a statement captured in the official report of parliamentary debate on October 17, 2024. In the first 10 pages of that official report, the first defendant delivered a response to a statement made by the Honorable Minority Leader, in which he recognized that he was making a formal response in relation to a matter of significant parliamentary and constitutional importance. He said that he had been called on to follow precedent and declare vacant the seat of 4 members of Parliament pursuant to Article 97, subsection 1G and H of the Constitution. Certain members of Parliament have taken action that contravene the provision of Article 97, subsection 1G and Article 97, subsection 1H. The above statement by the court confirmed our claims that the court had no affidavit from the fair defendants before ruling on the matter. Into the tosum yenu allegation at tosum yenu a plaintiff no ede ekoye. And as a petitioner no ede kwama President John Dramani Mahama. Enti ne petition de di kan say Chief Justice emra na wase ayemra no wonu ankasa buso emma list Aquaba president says, I need to of in team. Maybe some may appoint to a Supreme Court. Abrana Enya Juma into a boom rasho. Maybe I try young response from the Chief Justice. But your Chief Justice and also the response of the choir, Ewasa and Semyunua, yes, shining stars. At the Aquama President John Dramani Mahama, and no and I may be when you waiting free, so now to me and to us. Which are responses to charges in petition for the removal of the Honorable Chief Justice by Shining Stars of Ghana, represented by Minister Kingsley Ejane. Into also Obama Emmanuel Ekafa Hunina. Respectfully, the petitioners represented by the convener of the group have petitioned for the removal of the Chief Justice on grounds of stated misbehavior and incompetence pursuant to Article 146, subsection 1 of the 1992 Constitution. The convener states that in the context of the petition, incompetence means inability to maintain high judicial standard as a result of improper administration of judicial procedures. First complaint, NEA. The petitioner refers to a letter written by the Chief Justice to His Excellency President Akufo-Addo requesting for the appointment of 5 justices of the Court of Appeal to the Supreme Court and urges that this act was in breach of page 1 into of Article 144 of the 1992 Constitution, and so the Chief Justice should be removed from office to restore dignity and public confidence in the office. What's my humble response? On 17 December 2024, one Professor Asari presented a petition on inter-ally this same issue to President of the Republic of Ghana. He sought the same he saw the same relief sought by the current petitioner, thereby invoking the process set out under Article 146 for the removal of the Superior Court Justice, including Chief Justice. Your Excellency, the then President, His Excellency Akufo-Addo, referred the petition to the Council of State. After requesting for the responses of the Chief Justice, I submitted my response to the President. The President, in consultation with the Council of State, conducted a consideration of whether the petition on this subject matter raises a prima facie case for removal of the Chief Justice. The determination of the President, in consultation with the Council of State on this subject matter, and found on pages 7 and 8 of their determination of a prima facie case, set out the factual background to the request complained about. I humbly submit a copy of that determination dated 3rd January 2025 as Exhibit SS1. The third determination of the President and the Council of State further quoted from the decision of the Supreme Court in the Ghana Bar Association and others versus Attorney General and Anthony. Sky versus Attorney General, page 2. Tini nyina ya documents a ochese ode eka ho. Danso Echampo versus Attorney and also the written numbers nyina ahyehye ho. The first quote came from the opinion of the court articulated by Doche, found on page 897 in these ways. Mebacho yamaka yama wo nyina mepese bebubu waso. Response was the Chief Justice Edema President John Dramani Mahama no wafama no based on the makai wafama no because or refer response awadema Akufo-Addo enti response nankasa was say Chief Justice Tiasia say yes mini hu kwan say me appoint Chief Justice and as Supreme Court judges Chief Justice ni hu kwan emra no Sir Obama Obiako as Supreme Court judge, a president in consultation of the Judicial Council and Council of State, Sana Mranaka. And Tiano Chief Justice Wajuma and Kawajuma. In this response, Mami get to Tokuno, Wama President Mahama response. Namo attach response no de koma Akufo-Addo a. Ono ka se ohwa response na asem no nyansa bia nim to wabo atu agu no. Mo be kai ase obi di kind asem no ekoma Akufo-Addo say say na Chief Justice aye wabu bra so ntipam no. Ana Akufo-Addo eka se wa man response a get to talk ne de koma Akufo-Addo no. Sa response no ena wa kwape. Kwapempo watam ena ode attach to sa de we. No, the Aquama president is only why be a man, I can't say why not the Akufo-Addo. And Yamna make a document no lie. It was a attach our response no as exhibit SS1. And to President Mahama Kwakaya Akufo-Addo response no family mambwa. But when Yamna make us here where common sense are the American. Many Smith away. Many Smith here, Juma. Na obi adi kind asama kwa koma memfa ne se bia kofi atuman saa bra na no kofi na ye adwuma ena obi di asama to cement so se waye sei kofi atuman so o da bi asabi dia mehwe mu no me na onya adwen me ne cement sha asese ye adwuma yi ena obi di da se asam kro na on sisaye bia nim ena ode abra me se asuma si obanti a woni ne ye adwuma yi waye sei ntimi susu se woni ne ye adwuma enye ye na Smith ba be ya no a o se mi nyi wa no anu ye na mde ma kofi asuma na onu hwe mu o se wo no wabu asem da to agu no eno na me de bra na aha o de wa kofi asuma adwen no sa na me medwen dabi anya sa na medwen eti ne papa bu a e wasanka Chief Justice tenase no respond to allegation na ya de ato so no se wabu mra so no dansa wo kwa copy ka tempest photocopy of Akufo-Addo response at the other President Mahama say eno no mfanya adwuma na de wa Akufo-Addo dwen no sa na President Mahama odwen wo the wa Council of State here na Akufo-Addo no omoye adwuma ne dwen no sa na current Council of State so sa na omo dwen meboa. So you see where Chief Justice na kasakura all mantam ne ho, because if no matter the noise you make, the law is the law there. Anana ka de wunya no Article 144 subsection 1. Who accuse me wahi say na mranika say na me yeah. It means Chief Justice I don't know why I don't know. She did it. And to me about my young second response no eso. And afanya ma kendi no. Second complaint. It is made to question. I think page 3 one no. Second complaint. No. Or see the petitioner questions the decision of the Supreme Court in the case of Afenyomakin versus Speaker of Parliament and Attorney General suit number J1022025. He complains that from the facts and issues and the ruling of the page 4. Just ono na asem no ntone bumpo ntwero. Ora na asem no ba bia no akotu page no de ahye ho. Court, the Chief Justice who presided over the suit was in breach of rules of natural justice. Humbly, the petition misses 2 critical points. The hearing and decisions complained about are the decisions of the Supreme Court and not the decisions of the Chief Justice. It was here some no muditia speaker no and you no kwana judges now Supreme Court no the Supreme Court is always composed of not fewer than 5 justices for the exercise of its judicial functions under Article 128 of the 1992 Constitution, except when its work is executed by a single justice of the court under Article 134. In the conduct of the work of the Supreme Court, the presiding judge, whether the Chief Justice or another senior member of the court, is not the court, and none of the judges who participate in a decision can be singled out for criticisms of the legal import of effects of the court's work. At the end of proceedings by each panel of the Supreme Court, all judges sign the record created, indicating their concurrence in the record of the court. Article 127 on independence of the judiciary also provide Article 127 subsection 3, a justice of the Superior Court or any person exercising judicial power shall not be liable to any action or suit for any act of omission by him in the exercise of the judicial power. It is therefore humbly submitted that the Chief Justice cannot be subject to the onerous procedure of being removed from office on account of the decision. This is especially so when judicial decision may be re-examined only through judicial process that are provided by law. Humbly submitted. Her Ladyship Justice Gertrude Saki Tokuno, Chief Justice. Enti bacha Shining Star petition or the choir no makaya mam. Chief Justice response or the choir makaya mam. Now back to Asema Mpesa me come check na mafa course. Chief Justice Amayati Asia say, no matter the noise you make, the law is the law. Me pacha wo adai na NPP for asem no work up. Dia menti asia no nie. Enti Smith say extra video na ready fatu mame. These were lawyers awama bin wa NPP wo mususu say samra no na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo anu aye president no de mra na aye adwuma. Although enipa wo mko saman ya na so mo cho petition e fa Charlotte say ho no besi na ya hu omo. What can I say? Yera ya kan say kwaku baako. Anya na say ya say niam bi aye bibia. Kwaku baako is one of the credible journalists you can come across. Why are very credible na say wa ma ne ho kwa ma nkrofo bi ye yomo ne ma na say gidia na nkrofo woni mu no ayera. But me so I trust kwaku baako, you know. Senior or senior me trust no. Kwaku baako di asam no court, Supreme Court to say eniema wo mo ka for Charlotte say ho se enu nti wo mo pese wo mo yi na die no asam no de toto mra no mu a ene mra de mfa enti ade na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo pese wo ye no Supreme Court no enhwe na wo mo stop no enya sa or set president bi ato ho a enya de be boa wo mo a ye do wo mo ko sa position no because it is assume say na nkofo kra ni say yetimi pam wo mo a na akokodura na eba nkrofo mo si ye ntro petition kwamba president no na eni ho over the years say bia obi eye bibia Ghana for the ye ni mo ane say ja ye maami awu na ye nia ye ni bi say the person so Chief Justice the time so no akwa pension ye ni say the person so oya electoral commissioner the time so akwa pension it is a bibi mposi am e bia management level and wo mo kan ye ntia fine maybe they be talking about those things Nana Danko Akufo-Addo e de bi enkrata na ni so me ehun say emra no we ya Ghana ni a wo ti bi kwa mra na nim we are Ghana na we challenge law no ona bia book no bo ana obi aka book ni bi eso wo so video ni ya ready me ba twa quick one dam ko mo fa to so na fe wo tie esro wo su asem wo kan ye wa kira say o say enye nipa wa point o ana determine wo faith mra no enyam na mkai wo ka wo news fa Samra no a lawyer for kuku damano mo NPP mu na no mo defend asem no. Honorable Afanya Mark on the same news file, he defended it. Actually the reasons why I was a Ghana for Jaiman and Akufo-Addo ye na dwuma de mra ne ye adwuma. Enti anade ade na asesa. Smith we waste me time. On fa extra video no so ne yakoya ne time so please don't waste time call already. Assembly bi wa hono ma enye so obi bo ne tirim keke na aka but uti free ni pana no ada you know say enye dede na obi ye wo enti akosua de ye wonye nipa ya mansa na ye nipa mebo Chief Justice wo ye nipa chen Charlotte say Chief Justice oye obamu a chen Charlotte say mebo ade bi wo hone ya Ghana for ye hwe ni ye o say ya ma mra na ye adwuma say de mra da wo say ye adwuma eye den na afa de bi moda ne PR ade ma the same emra no ade na mo ma ho kwan mo na mo sie o mo na mo ka ye sa time no say ade ne ye ntia asem na president Akufo-Addo sa mra no amfa mra ne nya adwuma na say emra no ko bubo Charlotte say ya emra no will do it course ana mra no do the course obia ni wa ka cha na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo say irrespective say no obia ni say ya agenda no o you su mra no eti mra na mo di defend eti ade na sesai ade na sesa and obi ani abre na you be your demonstration we hit the street and our street dey there ho what me hit mo kan cha na bi street no e so bai tre otimi hete obi a person ya demonstration wa hu bia no otimi hit street e ma